I think we are all familiar what this image is, right? This is the Chocolate Hills. When the first time I got there, they looked like sleeping giants to me because of its beautiful hills, the rolling waves of green. It is not just an attraction, but it is nature's cathedral. Now let me tell you something interesting. There has been a newly built attraction or resort called the Captain's Peak Garden Resort. It is located just down below on the sides of the hills of the Chocolate Hills. They feature pools, slides, and people enjoy vacations there.
Captain's Peak Resort in Sagbayan, Bohol was built in a protected area without proper permits. Authorities shut it down for violating environmental laws. This sparked an outrage and led to suspension of 69 officials. It highlights how vital it is to protect natural heritage through strict compliances. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources is responsible for managing and protecting natural resources, including enforcing laws about land use and in protected areas like Chocolate Hills. They ordered the closure of Captain's Peak Resort for operating without an environmental compliance certificate.
If you may ask, what's the purpose of ECC? This vital document ensures development projects do not harm the environment. It confirms that a project has undergone an environmental impact assessment and complies with environmental laws as well. Without the compliance of the ECC document, no project should be allowed to start. Thus, that project can be stopped, penalized, or even permanently halted by the government, because that is a required legal document that is responsible for the protection of our community and ecosystem. The Chocolate Hills in Bohol is declared as a National Geographic Monument and part of the country's protected natural heritage. Its significance is considered sacred and irreplaceable. Any commercial structures could possibly disrupt its natural heritage. But then again, my fellow listeners, this is the Captain's Peak Garden Resort. A lot of people flocked in. Many locals, including the tourists, enjoyed the resort because of its wide pools and enjoyable slides. They were enjoying this resort without knowing the story behind it. Although some people had fought for the site of the Captain's Peak Garden Resort, some of them have said that they had complied different permits. They had Mayor's Business Permit, BIR, Business Name Registration, and as well as Land Ownership Certificate. But why? Why the shutdown? They were given a notice, a document that says the compliance of the ECC is crucial for the construction of the project. It was even highlighted and the sentence was bolded for them to know that this requirement is really crucial for the company. Now let me introduce to you to the resort manager of the Captain's Peak. Her name is Ma'am Julieta Sablas. She was asked live on the TV show of what really happened from the resort. She said that they were only doing this with pure intention, simply to provide local incomes, especially for their people. This one sentence changed everything. This is where clarity comes in. She had confessed, "We did not submit an ECC document, thus no ECC submission." They were not able to comply this submission or the document.
The Philippines boasts numerous natural wonders, each representing the country's unique biodiversity and ecological richness. Protecting these resources is crucial for maintaining the country's natural heritage and ensuring their availability for future generations. Ignoring environmental laws has severe consequences, leading to environmental degradation and the loss of irreplaceable natural resources. This underscores the importance of responsible development and environmental stewardship.
Eventually, it was closed due to operating without the required environmental compliance certificate from the DENR. Despite being located within the protected Chocolate Hills, the resort proceeded with the construction and operations without securing the necessary environmental clearance. No amount of money can replace natural wonders like the chocolate hills. Once destroyed, they're forever gone. Choosing preservation means valuing heritage, sustainability, and the future. We must stand firm in protecting what generations before us cherished and what generations after us deserve to see.
This isn't just about the Captain's Peak Garden Resort. This is not just about technicality. This is bigger than that. All over the Philippines, we have so much in other protected areas that are part of the natural wonders in our country, which should be taken care of responsibly. My fellow audience, we can't trade nature for short-term profit, and if we do, we risk losing the very things that makes this country or our world beautiful. Thus, our world is calling for our help, and it is our call to answer that. Rules are made and are meant to be followed, and if we learn how to uplift and build one another's values by following the rules and regulations that protect our natural resources, then we can make it happen together by educating the young minds in our generation today. My fellow listeners, this is Bohol, the Chocolate Hills, one of Bohol's featured natural wonders. It is not just an attraction, it is not just a tourist spot, but it is the place of beauty, nature that should be protected and respected.